What's up, guys? It's your favorite country boy here, Champ 1085, and today I'm going to be bringing you a little bit of gameplay on some Domination Aftermath for League play. I can't remember. I believe this was a team of four that we were against. I'll pull up the scoreboard real quick and you can kind of see. No, it was not a team of four we were against. But in this gameplay, I just felt like I mean, I really have a lot that I need to talk about, but before I get into that, let me just give you a little bit of this gameplay or information on this. We ended up winning this gameplay. I can't remember the final score. You'll have to wait until the end to see that. But I was playing with my buddy Tom and I was playing with my buddy Mark, and I told him I was going to upload this gameplay because I know that we all done extremely well and we had one random on our team. So, but anyway, like I said, let me just get right down to it. The whole community being divided, unless, well, and it's no surprise now that the DE community, the DeSerto community, the people that sponsor EGLs and stuff like that, our partners from across the pond have decided that they want to they decided that, or they've put out a rule set, and this rule set is, different from what the MLG is different from. So now we're going to have another divided community again, and let me tell you something, people. The COD community cannot strive that way. Consoles are dying. MLG doesn't want to pick them up anymore. EGLs will always pick them up, but us as Americans need, if we want any chance to have anything other than what are considered local lands, like your UMGs or lands that are held in your state or something like that, anything that's not considered pro circuit, I consider it a local land. And if we want our names out on the local land or out on the pro land series, we have to start doing what Halo in a sense done. I mean, Halo was dying out. They started self-promoting it. The community got together, but this community here is just single-handedly bringing it down. I've said it time and time again that everybody's bitching about score streaks, and like I said, 100% of the time I am not for score streaks in competitive play. They've never been in competitive play. Nobody's used to change. I understand the reason why nobody wants them in. But this is the thing. They're there. Support the game that we have. Quit giving everybody shit about it. And strive from this game. Competitive players are supposed to be the ones that adapt, overcome, and prevail. Right now, competitive players are the ones that are bitching and complaining because they're not getting what they want, and the game's not even been out for a week yet. David Vandahar has not ever had to give us anything that he has, and he's done a great job on this game. I cannot stress it enough how good of a job he's really done. Yes, there's some bugs to be worked out. I mean, in the league play, we lag out constantly. I mean, people drop host and you lose 150 points, but those are things that can be fixed. But bashing him and telling him that he made a worst game ever and everything else, well, guess what? He gets paid whether he sells 60 million copies to people who's just going to play pubs, or whether he sells 60 million copies to people who want to play competitively. So just think about that next time you want to get on Twitter or whatever and bash him. And then secondly, I'd like to talk about Twitter too. Twitter is not the place for this. It's not the place to go and just start bashing somebody, because first of all, sponsorships look at that stuff. When you go to apply for a sponsorship for a team, most of the time now they ask for your Twitter, they ask for your Facebook, and it's so that they can get on there and see what you talk about. And if they look on your Twitter and it's a bunch of BS and screw this and screw that, and you're not very supportive, they're not going to pick you up. Nobody's going to want to pick you up. I had a really good friend. Well, I'd like to consider him a really good friend. I played with him a couple of times. He's the co-host of the W Rant, Prophet. When the W Rant first came about, they were just a bunch of people that like to get together and bash whatever they wanted to bash. Then they got sponsored. Now he'll be the first person to tell you, and Diesel will too, that they have to watch what they say because they got sponsors looking at them. And me personally, I like to see this community strive. I'd like to see us be able to have attendance at events that are like League of Legends, or have a $2 million tournament like League of Legends has or StarCraft has. I mean, yes, we got a ways to go to get to the viewership, and yes, we are new compared to the rest of the esports community. I mean, I know League of Legends has not been that far of a game, but esports got started on PC, and console has just been brought into it in the last 6 to 7 years. So I mean, we do have a lot. We do have a lot working for us, in the fact that David Vonderhaar in this game gives us land support, and I mean, it's up to Sundance Giovanni, but he also looks to the community to see what we are thinking, or what we are saying about it. And if us as a community is not going to support a game, then guess what? David Vonderhaar's, Sundance Giovanni, I'm sorry if I messed up his name there, but Sundance is not going to give us what we want and put it on the circuit. But I guess it's easy to say this stuff, and knowing that I don't get a whole lot of views on my videos or anything of that nature, but at the same time, it's stupid to keep having people keep disliking something that they have no reason to really dislike. I mean, give the game a try. We have let's see, we're working on the first week of it being out now. It'll be 1 week here coming up next Tuesday, so we're out for 5 days now. The game is, the game is not gonna just change overnight. I mean, there's things that has to be tweaked, and League of Legends didn't just change overnight. League of Legends been tweaked and tweaked and tweaked and tweaked until it's finally got to somewhere or another that people like, and that's what this game is having. Just like I said, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite because I am 100% against score streaks, but I do believe that having the score streaks is a way to not bridge the gap, so to say, because yes, it is pretty much just giving us a 4v4 pub, but kind of look at it this way. We had in COD 2, anybody who played Call of Duty 2, they got picked up out of pubs. Anybody who played Call of Duty 3 got picked up out of pubs, and so forth into Call of Duty 4. Then we started getting game battles, went from SOCOM battles to game battles. People started finding teams on there. People started actually attending the LAN events, and I mean, but still 90% of the community does not know of the they don't know of the competitive side of things. I mean, if you look at it at any given time, you turn it on, or you turn on this game, there's 200,000+ people playing publics. If you go to League Play, there's 2,000 people playing League Play. So I mean, we're in, the lower 1% of the community that actually plays competitively or wants to play this game for money. You also have the big YouTubers that are like XJaws and T Martin and stuff like that. They play public matches, and I'm not knocking these guys any at all, because I'd love to make the money that they make from uploading one video, but they play public matches. They get a big fan base. People start watching their YouTubes. People are drawn to people are drawn to public matches because they see, oh, well, I can drop a Moab, get 100,000 views, and I can make money off of this. So this is what I want to show. This is what and then people just don't realize that how bad the competitive scene struggles, and then how bad the competitive players make the scene when they get on Twitter and they bash David Vonderhaar, or they bash Treyarch, or they do any of these number of things, and it just makes us all look like idiots when we start, oh, well, I want to go to LANs. Well, I'm sorry, buddy, you don't have a LAN, because we just don't have this, we don't have to give you what you want, so we decide not to give you anything. So pretty much that's my rant for this, guys. I'm going to touch on it some more. I'm going to do more videos. I'm trying to get one video out a day, and that way I can try and grow this channel and everything else. So I mean, I know I went on a little tear tonight, and I shouldn't have, and I apologize for it to anybody who likes to watch my videos for the upbeat comments that I give or anything like that. But as this wraps down, I'd like to say, YouTube, I'll see you when I see you. Have a good day.